It means a lot personally. I mean, even we know that representation matters. I think like less than 1% of African Americans have a doctoral in kinesiology.
All right, so welcome back to the fourth installment of the What is Biomechanics series. I am your host, and in the traditional fashion of this series, I'm going to let the guests introduce themselves. So guest, how are you today? Who are you?
Everything is well. So my name is Eric Finley. I'm a second year doctoral student in the Locomotor Movement Control Laboratory here at Auburn University with Dr. Jamie Roper.
Cool. Yeah, I know these people. Shout out to Auburn. So let's dive right into this interview. Let's start with question number one. For those that have seen this interview in the past, we've switched up the questions just a little bit. But let's get into this interview. So how do you think biomechanics applies to everyday life?
When I consider biomechanics itself, I just think about how the body moves to like perform a task or action. So obviously it's a huge part of everyday life. With first of all, like this man, the field that I've chosen to pursue my doctoral studies in here at Auburn. But you know, things that we do without even thinking about it always occur in some kind of biomechanical way to just gain an advantage or effectively navigate the world. So if you're like getting out of bed this morning, if I did to get up for the interview, just going to socialize with friends or just participating in physical activities. So
good answer. Love it. So let's talk about this. What advice would you give someone pursuing the field of biomechanics?
Well, I would tell them the field of biomechanics is actually like pretty large. There's like literally something for everyone. So for me personally, my interest kind of sparked from my background as an athletic trainer. So I got to do so many things within my profession, from like working with varsity level sports to interning within the National Football League. So my advice would be to do a little research, you know, whatever your interest may be. There's probably a connection to biomechanics somewhere there, or just talk with someone in the field. So what I found is people don't mind sharing their experiences or how they got to where they are. So those are definitely some good things to seek out.
Speaking some GOAT status there, I see. So let's go to question number 3. What does being a Black biomechanist mean to you?
It means a lot personally. I mean, we know that representation matters. I think like less than 1% of African Americans have a doctoral in kinesiology. So obviously that's the field that I'm trying to seek and become part of that statistic. But I think I had the opportunity to give back to like 2 high schools in and around the area. They were demographically a minority student body. And so if you've ever worked with high school students, you know, they're pretty hilarious to say the least. But just getting that opportunity to kind of mentor, ask questions, and interact, you know, for them to see, hey, this person looks like me, they can relate to that.
Yeah, no, that's very, very true. And then the last question is, how do you hope to make an impact in the world of biomechanics?
Okay. So I think, first of all, just continuing to advance my scholarly studies, me with being a student, and then trying to produce like high level and high quality research. And then again, just being an advocate for the field. So whether that be through mentorship or just assisting the next person, or being that bridge builder for someone who wants to get into the field of biomechanics.
It's an amazing answer. Like that's, I might take that answer. But no, thank you. Thanks, Eric, for being a part of this series. We greatly appreciate it. I know the BBA organization, as well as the world of biomechanics, can't wait to see what you do. I can see it before most other people because, you know, I'm at Auburn. But no, to be really serious, we appreciate everything that you're doing. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being a part of this series. And if you want more information about Eric, look at the information in the description below. Until next time, I will see you all later.